scrape it up, and then if you want, you can make it up. Take it up, drop it back down so you shake it up. Scrape it up, and then if you want, you can make it up. Take it up, drop it back down so you shake it up. I'm always first, that's crazy. My future never been hazy. I'm gonna pop it till I drop, cause I ain't dropping Miss Daisy. I'm always first, that's crazy. My future never been hazy. I got a boast, I move like a ghost. Give them that Patrick Swayze's. All of them lost, they knew the cost. I chase them down, I'm the boss. Up in the circle, hitting that purple. If that don't work, maybe a Perk or Madison High. That is the spot where I get paid every raise. Sign on my checks with a big X, then get up out of my space. I'm always first, that's crazy. My future never been hazy. All of my shit, always legit, it's just what my mama gave me. I'm always first, that's crazy. My future never been hazy. Call it a win, once I begin, I'ma do it for my baby. Running back, watch out cause I'm on the attack. Passing by, it's easy, I'm not gonna lie. Running back, watch out cause I'm on the attack. Passing by, it's easy, I'm not gonna lie. I'm always first, it's crazy. My future never been hazy. I am the one, hot like the sun, winning the races that pay me. I'm always first, it's crazy. My future never been hazy. Hitting the throttle, popping the bottle, pour it on top of like gravy. It's never a cap, winning the snap, and no one got nothing to say. I'm in every place, taking every race, nobody can get in my way. Tapping the brake, first to the take, I never knew how to die. Give all the rest, all of my best, all of that tanks running dry. I'm always first, it's crazy. My future never been hazy. You think you know how this will go, don't be so goddamn hasty. I'm always first, it's crazy. My future never been hazy. I'll see you there, blood in the air, victory's gonna be tasty. Crazy. My future never been hazy. I'm always first, it's crazy. My future never been hazy. I'm always first, it's crazy. My future never been hazy. I'm always first, it's crazy. My future never been hazy. I'm always first, it's crazy. My future never been hazy.
Here at TWRS, we're always here to help our squad when they need a little push in the right direction. That's just who we are. We're a beautifully diverse group of goofballs dedicated to driving fake race cars as fast as possible. And we continue to push each other to the front using the power of nonsense. We have one of the strongest NASCAR programs on the service, and you can access it all for $24.99 a month. And we just released individual subscriptions for $14.99 a month for each NASCAR vehicle. We also just added a Rallycross program, and our IndyCar program is taking off as well. So come join the weird side. We have speed and cookies. Cookies are not included in some locations.
Need reliable electrical solutions you can count on? The UES group of companies has got you covered. From electrical installations and repairs through to all your compliance and tagging requirements, United Electrical and United Essential Solutions are here to help. Whether it's commercial electrical projects or home renovations, United Electrical can help make it happen. Need to secure your investment with an automatic gate? We can be there from the start of manufacturing right through to the final installation. We even offer excavation services to reduce the need to employ multiple trades. Need to get your electrical equipment tagged to meet compliance? Our United Essential Solutions team are here to help. Appliance tagging, emergency lighting, switchboard inspections, building compliance. Look no further than United Essential. UES Group is 100% Australian owned and operated. We pride ourselves on our customer service and commitment. Visit uestas.com.au or call 1-300-122-598 to learn more. Or find us on Facebook and Instagram.
Good evening, one. Good evening, all, and welcome to the TNT Promotions Tuesday Night Thunder Shock Series. It's round 4 here from Indianapolis Speedway, and you are watching Inside Lane Productions, brought to you live tonight over the airwaves, over the internet, and on the iRacing service, bringing you the best iRacing coverage that you can find just about anywhere. And who's bringing it to you tonight? Well, it's me, Joe Lo, the man up in the booth, with my man, Big Al, as usual. And down in the truck, it's Kobe Jordan, pulling levers, pushing buttons as usual, and making it all happen, making all the magic happen as it comes to you. So, Big Al, we have got some fantastic racing. 3 heats tonight here at Indianapolis Motor Speedway in a car that I have zero familiarity with. But I'm looking forward to it tonight. How about you, man?
Yeah, definitely, Joe. This is, I was thinking earlier, and I don't know which to put first, iconic or, this track. It's just historic. It's iconic. It's beautiful. And we're here tonight, and I think it's going to be even more special for these guys because somebody's going to walk home tonight with a victory.
That's right. That's right. It's 2.5 miles long, a nice squared off rectangle of a track. Not really an egg shape like we're used to seeing in so many other ovals with that sort of not even the tri-oval shape. It's just damn near like an iPhone, kind of the shape of this track. And it's very iconic, very well known for the Indy 500. And well, we're going to get to go around here a bunch of times tonight. You can see we got 3 10-minute heats. Fuel range, 20 to 25 minutes, 4 sets of tires, 21 kilometers out of the south, wind speed right now. And the temp and the track temp is not bad, 66 degrees Fahrenheit. Not hot at all right now. So I don't think the track is going to be putting too much in terms of attrition into these guys tonight, but we shall see.
Yeah, absolutely.
Let's take a look. Why don't we break down here the current situation in the Tuesday Night Thunder Shock Series standings right now. In first place with 1 win, it's Fell. In second place, Mins. Third, Labarge. Fourth, Shire. Excuse me, fifth, Shire. Sixth, Pompiani. Seventh, Bernardi. Eighth, Dubois. Ninth, Camargo. And 10th, Miller. And then listening to this, James Watson, I think he might actually be the leader right now. So I think there might be something going on. Something's a little funky. James Watson, I believe, is actually in first place overall in the standings here. So I want to flip that the other way around. But we're going to take, I believe this is where we would take a short break, right? Oh, first we have qualification. The qualification's still running. Let's go look at the field.
Well, let's go look at the keys to the race real quick.
Oh, that's even better. Yeah, sorry, I'm all over the place, Big Al. Blah.
Yeah,
show me what we're supposed to do, will you? Because I'm all over the place tonight.
No problem. I'll be here all night. Hey, first things to be nailing that line and holding your nerve. And that line we're talking about, you kind of talk about how this place is really kind of the iPhone on the edges where you're trying to curve those as much as possible and turn them into circles. So that's what that is. Nailing that line. You got to hit it right, because if you don't, you're going to wash up, you're going to wash out. Next. Mastering the setup for speed and stability. You know, these cars are on a fixed setup, but being able to figure out just if you can tweak anything on that so that you can actually get that car a little bit more stable, make it a little bit more faster. Everybody's trying to get every 10th of a second that they can, any way they can. So that's exactly what that is. And last but not least, tire management and drafting strategy. You got to go ahead and get that draft strategy in early, because hopefully you and that guy are going to be on the same tire management strategy, because when you come in to get tires, you want to make sure you keep your drafting partners. This isn't a place where you really want to go it alone. And those right there, Joe, those are the keys to the race.
And that is going to be that situation we're going to see tonight. Who can stay linked up and who's going to get left in the dust as we go through qualifying here. We're going to see maybe some early times on the board for who's got the action right now tonight.
This being heat racing is going to be a little bit different than what we would normally see. So I guess we'll take the fastest time, stack them up from fastest to slowest. Then I'm imagining we'll invert the field and then we'll do it again.
Yep, something along those lines, I'm sure.
I'm sure you're going to tell me I'm wrong. I need that.
I have no idea, Big Al. I'm gonna find out when you find out, man. That's the honest truth. But I think that's what we usually do here. Is we do the stack inversion, as it were. So I wouldn't be surprised if that's exactly what's going to happen here as we go into heat number 2. Right now, the camera is on Mr. James Watson, though, who is tearing it up. Straight line speed is the name of the game right now here. He's got his foot down, brings it down across the line. He puts the 2 wheels there as far as he can without touching the grass. James Watson is absolutely barreling through this course right now in full 6th gear. Now, is this going to be something where most people are just going to run 6th gear the entire time during this race, or are they going to blip down to 5th for any reason?
I think you're going to be pretty much flat out with these cars.
Nice.
Yeah, there's really no reason to downshift at Indy that I'm aware of. I don't know. We'll see. We could ride along and check it out.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to be.
That's what. I would never tell anybody.
That's a secret we're going to take to our graves. Maybe it'll probably come up later in the broadcast. It'll be a fun secret for our viewers. Viewers, if you're listening, wondering what the heck we're talking about, keep watching, because we will reveal later exactly what Big Al and I are taking to the grave.
Want to send a special prayer out to Sarah, Kobe's wife. She is suffering from an ailment. She is suffering from domestic deafness. This just came out recently, so just keep her in your prayers.
Wow. Yeah, I hear that's a bad one. Well, right now, out and about here, we've still got eyes on a few racers who are putting down some times. Let's take a look and see if we do have any results. So, yeah, we have quite a few results here right now. It looks like Drew Bernardi is going to be the pole position driver after this one. He's got the fastest time right now of a 58.110. It looks like Camargo was right behind him, and then Labarge, Watson. So we got quite a few people here.
I guess we're not going to take a step away, get a word from our sponsors. Looks like they're going straight in the grid. And do we have time to? I guess not. Okay, let's roll with it.
Wow, yeah, they're going right into it. Let's do it. First place, Drew Bernardi. Pole position, we mentioned him earlier. Second place, Nija Camargo. Third place, Ryan Labarge. Fourth place, James Watson. Fifth place, Eric Dubois. You want to do the second half of the field?
Sure. Wes Shire is going to be sporting off in sixth place. Seventh place is going to show you Michael Long. And he's got Corey Kobe on his outside. Ninth place is going to be Peter Donchak, and that's going to be this. That's going to be the field here tonight.
Okay. These
One
9
sort of
cars are going to have to form small teams, I guess, right?
Yeah, 9 cars. This is a bigger track, so here you kind of would want to have as many cars as possible. We're going to make it work. We're going to definitely make it work. They're definitely going to have room to get spread out, which means is going to be equally more important to try to keep that lead pack draft. Maybe they'll get spread out also, Joe, and we won't, run into a lot of cautions.
That would be wonderful. As we see what's going on here, James Watson still sitting on the line, not moving. There we go. Ooh, it wasn't Watson who wasn't moving. It was maybe Brian Labarge ahead of him, who was someone who's still sitting back there at the line. Who is that?
16.
Wes Shire, and
then we got the 10 who's starting off pit lane. Sorry.
Camargo. Camargo is just stalled. He's stopped dead
All right,
at the
Shire's
line.
off the way.
He might have had to go to the bathroom. He's might be having a technical right now. His wheel is turned all the way to the left, but Camargo is sitting still right now at the line. I'm wondering if we're going to extend things a lap. Oh, and there it goes. He's just blinked. I think he might have disconnected.
Some disconnected. But yeah, he is definitely not on the racing surface right now. Might be in that tow sequence. Yep, there he is. He is now showed back down on pit road. So obviously he took a tow. So we are
Yes,
one to go. Lights are off on the pace car, Joe. We're going to make it happen.
You got it, my friend. Let's do it. Let's see what we can do here at Indianapolis Motor Speedway. That beautiful rectangle oval here, folks, where the Indy 500 gets its name from and where it gets raced every year. But we're going to do some shorter, faster racing in a very exciting car. There goes the pace car. We're looking for the green flag. There it is. We are go, go, go here. Let's go on TNT's Tuesday Night Thunder Shock Series.
And wasting no time getting going. 2 cars coming off of pit road, but the lead pack, they're all the way out and underway. How about that? Stacking up almost for some 3-wide action here going early off, Joe, which means this draft and this pack, they're together. Look at that. Going to have a 4-wide shot.
4 wide. That's picture perfect right there. 4 wide, my man. That was beautiful. As now they have separated yet again. Drew Bernardi sitting down there on the inside. Out there in the front, though, it looks like Brian Labarge might be leading things here as we go around the turn. Back down toward the front.
Again, not wasting any time. These guys are not afraid to make those little wheels get close together, Joe. This is coming across the backstretch here, going into the turning in. Still right there looking almost like a precision flight club. These little wings keeping it nice and tight.
These little wings, yep, that's right. These wings are a little bit smaller than you might see on some of the other cars of similar shape.
Yeah,
but it's still doing a tremendous amount of work keeping the cars on the ground.
As well as keeping them stable, especially with everybody being in the draft right there. We're watching Bernardi. He is your leader. Got Wes Shire going to be somewhere right there with him. Man, we're just getting off to a great start.
It's beautiful, my man. It's beautiful.
Ooh.
Here comes Watson on the outside. Ooh, big move from the 16. Shire shoots up the middle. He takes first place. What a lunge from Shire.
Yeah, Bernardi's going to reel him back in, though. And just like that, we're 10 to go.
You just love to see it. Brian Labarge out there in front right now. Wes Shire high on the outside, but here comes the 21 of Michael Long on the inside. Long tries to find a spot for himself, is able to. tries to close the door. Is he going to do it? Close the door on Watson. He's not going to quite have the speed as Watson there on the inside is going to maintain. We're 3 wide now, 16, 21, 39. That's your pick 3 for today, folks. And that's the 3 wide situation we've got going across the line here into the next lap. Ooh, 4 wide briefly. 4 wide briefly. The 000 of Eric Dubois putting things 4 wide. Watson down the inside, still challenging the 21 car of Michael Long for that spot, for the second place spot.
To the middle, seems like he's found his happy spot, not bothered by anything that's going on around him. He has got her locked to the center line, and that is the line that's the line he's holding, Joe. And so now Watson decided now he's going to try to work that high line, which is very interesting, and that's where we're going to get our 3 wide from.
You're absolutely right, my man. You're absolutely right. It's that middle line. He's refusing to give it up, and he is maintaining it very, very well. Ooh. Take some serious control here. The 21, Michael Long. Whoa! Eric Dubois finds the needle, finds the hole in the needle and threads it, makes his way up. He's side by side with Mr. Michael Long right now. Has him by a nose. At the line, it would be Dubois for second right now. 4 wide. Yeah. Oh, my God. I clench a little bit every time I see it.
Yeah, these guys are definitely dialed in here.
About as dialed in as they could be right now.
The
Dubois very close to the 21.
The barge, the barge Long and Dubois right there. Here comes that 16 of Shire. Looks like these guys, it's go time right now. I mean, 7 laps to go in this contest before it's over. Maybe more like 3 to go will be go time. But I'm happy that these guys have dug in there like they have and kept this thing as sporty as it has been. A couple guys that didn't get off together with everybody. I mean, and that's going to be the tale of their tape. Just missing the draft as the 16 comes up high and wide. Yeah, they're going to give LaBarge credit for leading that lap. Michael Long's still doing his thing, staying right there on that center line on the inside. Still just almost 4 wide for the lead. And nobody back.
So
down.
close. Whoa. No backing down. Oh, these open wheel cars are so close to each other right now, though. Dubois trying to find some distance. And a little contact there. The 21. 21. Oh, he ramps off. Dubois ramps off the 21, Michael Long.
He's inside him.
And now they're together, wrapped up and off the track. Oh, no. Dubois absolutely rammed off the wheels of the 21 there. After the 21 went down into the inside of the track, he got bumped back up to the outside. No caution is thrown here. This track is just too big, even with those 2 cars involved.
Yeah, we're still chasing that dog. 5 laps to go. So you're watching the replay on your screen. That's going to send quite a few cars behind that wall. At least the 21 was back, the 00, the 10. But up front now, LaBarge making it happen. James Watson James Watson's going to take advantage of that situation to move himself up snugly into second place. James running actually closer to fourth or fifth there as they were all together in the group. But once everybody started flying, literally, James was actually able to conduct evasive maneuvers, keep himself down low. And now these three cars are doing something for the first time we haven't seen. They're actually drafting. They're in single file here.
Yeah, this drafting is something that we haven't seen yet. Like you said, it was every man for himself at the beginning of this heat race. And now as the heat race is winding down, these guys just want to get to the end in one piece.
Yeah, indeed. Three to go at the line. I wonder how much these guys are affected now that there's only three cars up here. It seemed when there were four cars, there was more action. But I don't know. Maybe the three cars kind of just chilled out a little bit, or maybe it's just not as racy.
Yeah. I mean, when you've got a 9-car field, 3 to 4 cars is half the field. So it's nothing to slouch at when you got a wreck that's involved 3 cars, and then you've got these guys who just sort of like you just mentioned, they just found that link, man, and that almost takes them out of the race. You know, once you link up and you've got your team going, you're pretty much untouchable. As long as that team can stay together, you're gonna give anybody a run for their money. And this team up here at the front, they're in really good shape.
Yeah, speaking of really good shape, just wondering exactly what plans Watson has, because he definitely has to have something up his sleeve as we are coming down to 2 to go here. And we're about running out of time, so well, I guess it really doesn't matter, because with this heat race, you're just going to kind of invert this thing and kind of start over, so.
That's right. We're going to invert it, start over, and see what happens.
Are we celebrating 3 winners tonight?
Ooh, we might be. That's a good way to put it.
That we will let you know. Going to keep you in suspense just for a little bit. Got to make it interesting for you.
Yes, sir.
Brian DeBarge is not trying to make it interesting, but James Watson is, and here he comes. He's going to give it one last run to the outside. Going to be pulling up. Also going to be bringing Drew Bernardi with him. Now, this is a 3-pony race. But it looks like the win goes to Drew Bernardi.
That's right. Drew Bernardi crosses the line here in Heat 1 and takes it. What an early race to sort of set the pace for what I thought we were going to expect for the rest of the night, which was some aggressive early on racing. But then that wreck changed the whole pace of the well, I guess the whole feel of the track. It just changed after that wreck, and it went from being a lot of 2 wides to 4 wides to really just let's just get there in one pieces.
I mean, they really did. It happened just like that. Here's your lineup for round 2. Got Naiji Camargo coming across on P1 with Michael Long on his outside, second place. Third place is going to show Peter Donchak, and he's got Eric Dubois going to be on his outside. Fifth place shows Corey Kobe. And do you?
You got it. Wes Shire is going to be in 6th place right there with Brian Labarge in 7th, James Watson in 3rd. In 8th, pardon me, 3rd, and 9th is Drew Bernardi. That is going to flip things from what we saw earlier. So let's see how Bernardi does here. He's sitting back of the pack, but you know, it just means he's got a ways to go.
Yeah, from what I gathered, I didn't see anybody that truly had, a dominating advantage. So with him starting in the back, he should be able to just slowly make himself up. And if these guys take it 4 wide, well, he'll be in the second row in no time, Joe.
Yeah, exactly. With the way that these have been compressing early on into 3 wide, 4 wide situations, I mean, if we're 4 wide, I said it again earlier, if we're 4 wide, that's half the pack.
Yeah, absolutely.
And this sporty little wing car, this Mazda. Not a bad looking vehicle, to be honest.
Well, not indeed. Man, super excited here for Heat 2. Thank you for joining us here tonight. Man, don't forget to like, follow, give us ring that bell. We need some people here to make sure that we're doing the right thing.
Absolutely right. Want to second that too. Be sure to hit all the buttons, folks. The more love you show Inside Lane and TNT, the more we can put back into the broadcast for you and make it even better.
Absolutely. Pace car down and away.
And here we go. Let's look for that restart zone. Once we do, we're going to have our man, Camargo and Long. Take it away from there. Here comes the green flag. Let's go. Heat number 2.
Heat 2 off and away, just like Heat 1 started. Heat 2 starts the same way. We're doing the formation flying thing again. Everybody comfortable. Ooh. A little bit of contact there between Brian LaBarge and Easy.
Still 3 wide every once in a while here. 2 wide is the name of the game right now with Michael Long and Camargo. Camargo is out in front, though, by just a little bit.
Yeah. Watson hanging out in the back right there. But as you see, there's your leader. There's your guy right there. He has moved all the way back up to the front.
Ooh. And Michael Long with another very, very scary dip right there, close down to Camargo. Whereas number 8 of the barge is moving forward. That's Long has just been, he's been losing some grip here and there, it looks like.
We're asking how long it's going to take him to get up front. Well, he just kind of displayed that it will not take long.
Okay, let's see where the movement is occurring right now. Camargo still side by side. Trying to fight. Come on.
Yeah, beautifully done here. 10 to go. These guys are all up in it. Got Brian LaBarge leading away. Michael Long right beside James Watson there for second and third. Behind these guys, Donchak and Naizi Camargo, Wes Shire and Drew Bernardi, all together in a group right here.
And look at that sunset. Oh, it's beautiful out here.
Ooh.
Out here in the front, who's it going to be? Still Camargo with Michael Long holding on closely. Another name that we've been monitoring as directly as we monitored, the cars around him. But now he's back up there. Michael Long is once again just holding on to that second place spot and trying to get something done here for his team. Whoop. Dipping down to the inside right behind Dubois. Right behind Michael Long, we've got Peter Donchek.
Yeah, you make it 3 wide here for the lead. Michael Long tries to go up just a little bit. That's not going to keep that car at bay. Not able to carry the speed off the corner, though. Dude, that was one of the keys to the race.
That's right. Got to carry that speed. Now 3 wide, the 21, the 8, and the 000 here. Eric Dubois up on the top side is going to fall back a little bit. 21 and the 8. Going to resume their battle. But as we've pointed out multiple times before, it's Michael Long's refusal to use anything but that center line that's working for him so well.
Ooh, a little wiggles there.
Yeah, kind of loosey-goosey.
Yeah, amazed at how well these cars are actually handling here tonight. I mean, we haven't really seen anybody experiencing major handling woes except for maybe that group that kind of got into each other back there at Heat 1.
That's right. And we had that, folks, with no yellow out. We lost 2 or 3 cars to that wreck. No yellow. We just kept rolling. Such is the magic and majesty of Indianapolis here.
Yeah, majestic. That's a good name for this track.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I like that one.
Yeah, got 1 car back. That's going to be the 13. Peter. See exactly that. There it is. Looks like that left front tire is gone. That's pretty much going to take him out of Heat 2.
Yeah, I'd say so, man. Heat 2 is over for him.
Five to go. We've been there before. No, I mean, it was 5 to go last time, I think, when the field kind of fell apart. This time, everybody is really trying to do better and be better.
Three wide. Here we go once again. This is a tense situation up here, up at the front. The Marlboro car, the 59 up at the top, squeezing down towards the 21 there of Michael Long. But then the straightaway happens and everybody kind of forgets exactly where they were up until it's time to hit that turn. So let's see what happens when we get to three and four here after the straightaway.
Still together as a group, still bring you that great 3-wide racing. Flock racing.
It's a good way to put it. That's a good way to put it, my man. Oof, very close there. The 39. As James Watson almost got up into the 21. Very close there. Instead, Watson's going to stay behind the 8 car. That's Brian Labarge. He's going to hopefully use that bubble to get across the line a little bit ahead of our man, Michael Long.
3 to go, and this one 2 to go at the line. Heat 2 coming to a far better conclusion, I do believe, than Heat 1. Still, everybody in this thing minus 1 car.
And here's the final lap. The white flag is flying. You know what that means. This one is going to determine the winner of Heat 2, my friend.
Go get them, guys. Mix it up a little bit. If Watson stays behind Labarge, or if he's going to try to scoot out in the middle in between Labarge and Long. Also, you got another contender coming up high. Michael Long comes down, trying to trap James Watson down there in the middle, not allowing him to come out. Watson pushes back up now. Is he going to have enough time as Long keeps some squoze down to the bottom of the track?
Ooh, contact. Oh, contact again. Long on the outside, the 86. Oh. Wow.
Watson flexes his elbows and chaos follows.
That was a spectacular corkscrew of a jump. I've never seen a car corkscrew quite like that in the iRacing service yet. Let's take a look at that one in slow motion. You got to see this.
Absolutely.
There it goes. Woo. Look at that. Triple Lutz.
We're seeing all sides and angles of those cars.
Yeah. Parts of the cars never seen the sunlight. Folks are going to get gridded up, I think, for the third session almost immediately.
Oh, it was go time. Yeah, buddy.
Everyone's down pit road. Get ready to go. And Inside Lane Productions thanks you folks for watching. If you're just now joining, it's nice to have you. If you've been watching since the beginning of these heat races tonight, it's been a joy to have you back in our midst, watching our midst. I want to see if I pronounced that right. Watching and enjoying here with us. Be sure to drop us a line in the chat, say hello, and or in the Discord, and we'd love to hear from you. Okay, starting things off. Here we go. Starting grid. First place, Peter Donchak. Second place, Wes Shire. Third place, Nija Camargo. Fourth place, Drew Bernardi. 5th, Eric Dubois. And take it away, Big Al.
6 going to be Brian LaBarge. 7th place is going to be Michael Long, and Corey Kobe's going to be on his south side in 8th. And last but not least, you got the winner from Heat 2, Mr. James Watson. Go
That's
get him,
a good
James.
grid. Yeah, go get him, James. Is that right?
That's what the crowd's chanting. Go get him, James.
Yeah, they might as well be. This is a good track for him, and very good chance that he does walk away with the win after all this.
Well, I mean, would you try to stop him? You saw what happened to the last guys that tried to stop him.
I wouldn't try to stop him.
That was sarcasm, folks. But yeah, James definitely having a solid night here tonight. Solid finishes through the first 2 stages. It's going to definitely kind of set up his confidence going into the third. Now you got Peter Donchak, a name we hadn't really spoke much of tonight, but now he finds himself on the pole with Wes Shire to the outside. Shire no stranger to the front tonight. He's been in and out and up and back. Still yet to get the win that he's looking for, but I think he's got a pretty good shot at it.
Looking at this stack up here as the lights, I believe, are off right now on the pace car. Yep, we got one more to go, man. And then we might be green for the rest of the tonight. This could be the last yellow situation we've got.
Yeah, you're 100% spot on. Pace car off in a week.
There goes the pace car. Here comes the green flag. There we are. We are go. Let's go on Heat 3. Well, here we go. Look at this. Look at this move here.
Donchak out to the front roaring.
Whoa.
Just like that, man. This competition.
What a slam. I thought they were going to make contact there. I swear I thought that they were going to, but they avoided it so closely.
And this is just lap 1 of Heat 3. And I'm sitting here with my mouth agape, just kind of watching this thing, excited about it. Drew Bernardi coming ultimately out of nowhere, and he's going to get up here in the mix and actually show how fast he is tonight, as we get into the third and final heat race of the evening. Bernardi really stretching it out. 4 wide up for the lead. Not able to maintain the speed off the corner, and that's one of the things we were talking about here.
Got to get that speed off the corner. I haven't raced here very often, so I'm not sure exactly where you would go to get that speed or to maintain that speed. When it's cornering, how do you do it?
You got to make sure that you got your line lined up, and like I said, it's really more about rounding that corner off than trying to make it. I've seen some guys even kind of go out and dive in, but whatever that strategy is, you have to make it work no matter who's on your inside or outside. That's going to be the key.
All right.
Just the right amount of brake, whatever it takes to get her to turn.
Here's your pack, folks. The pack for place tonight is right there. Round in the corner, here comes the pack. Man, everyone's looking, they look like a pack of Blue Angels right now. Perfect synchronization. Coming down, looking for that. Looking for the line. Who's going to have it at the line?
Bernardi doing exactly what he needs to do. Keeping Watson at bay. Michael Long also sitting right there in that catbird seat on the outside. And he's been in the middle, like I said, the majority of the evening, so he's very comfortable in the middle. He rode it out all the way to the end of the last heat. I don't think he's going to move from the middle of this heat.
Right now, it has been a very smooth third race here. We did have one dust up, but the third race has been extremely smooth. Whatever claws and whatever teeth these guys had that they were bearing and ready to show, well, they're a little duller now. Now they're just kind of holding on for dear life, trying to get through this race in one piece so that they don't get the dreaded DNF, that they get the points on the board and make those points look really good.
Yeah, Long kind of drifted up just a little bit. But no harm, no foul as we continue green flag racing. And you're right. Those fangs are still there, and I think they're sharp. I think they're still sharp. These guys, they've got them retracted right now, Joe, just because, we still have 7 laps to go. But I think once you come down to 2 to go, they're going to be out. They're going to be sharp. Elbows are going to be out, and this is going to be a very fitting tribute for these cars on this track here on this finish of the third heat.
And that finish is coming up here very soon, my friend. We're looking at 4 minutes left on the clock. Means we are under the 5-minute mark for this last heat race here. We've had Drew Bernardi win one. We had who won the first one? Oh, my brain is fried this evening. I'm trying to figure out who won the first race.
Wasn't it Watson? Didn't Watson win the first one?
Yeah, I think it was. Yeah. Then Drew Bernardi won the second one. I'm pretty sure.
James won the second one.
Oh, James won the second one. I'm sorry.
Yeah. I think Bernardi won the first one and James won the second one.
Won the first one. Yeah, that makes sense. We'll see. We'll get the racers to help us sort things out here as we get to the end of this race. Everybody going at pace here, full throttle, all the way through Indianapolis.
I'll have to go showing on the board. Man, we are rolling, Joe.
Yeah, we really are. We have been, man. It's beautiful. It's a great sight. I got to say, when these guys just get it perfectly in sync and in step, in touch. But what we saw at the end of the last race was some pretty chaotic racing toward the end of the race. We're going to see that again here, I'm pretty sure. But let's see if it happens after the white flag has been thrown.
I think you're probably going to see it maybe a little earlier because, right now, the jitters are there. Everybody's just waiting, and you can't wait. You got to go. That's the anxiety, and so the push to make everybody want to go. That's what's going to make them meet in the middle. Speaking of wanting to go, now around the outside.
There we go. On down the outside, or excuse me, on the inside right there. Watching who's got the action. Drew Bernardi out there in the front of the pack. The 86. Currently leading things at Indianapolis. Ooh, action!
Oh, wow. Bernardi way in there on that one.
No yellow.
No caution. But that's going to end Watson's day at least.
With 1 minute left in the race, they're not going to throw the caution, I don't think. I think they're going to keep it green, which means we got 5, count them, 5 racers who are left racing for the flags here. For the...
Once again, once that pack dissipates, we just seem to fall back into straight line racing. Not sure that's exactly what the angle is, though. That's what we've seen all night.
Yeah. I'll see if I can find out and report it back. Look at that. 20 seconds left in this heat race, in the third heat race of 3. It's been we've just been ripping it around Indianapolis Motor Speedway tonight, folks. Holding down the gas, making it look real good. Here comes the final lap right now. Out in front, holding it down. It looks like it's going to be your man, Drew Bernardi, out in front in the 86 machine. And then right behind him, you've got Brian Labarge, I believe. Corey Kobe.
Ooh, getting Sporty back for third place.
There it is. Whoa, no way.
There it was.
At the line. At the line, everything changes.
Not Sporty for third place anymore.
Not Sporty for third place anymore. An understatement of the century, Big Al. That was wild. Not Sporty for third place. That was an insane finish to this race. And we are going to have to break down. We'll have to do a little replay of that action there at the very end. That was intense there. I don't even know who won. Who was it that crossed the line first? Was it Brian Labarge?
Yes. Labarge winner.
Brian Labarge. Drew Bernardi in second and Wes Shire in third. That was wild. Let's take a look at this replay.
You see it right there. Contact between Michael Long. That's going to come over, and that's going to take Watson out. Man, and then, the rest is pretty much history.
Yeah.
I call the fire department.
Someone call it, man. Yeah, that was a mess. Wow, what a wild situation, and that's going to be it in terms of the 3 heat races from Indianapolis Motor Speedway, folks. Phew. All right. Well, let's go ahead and give you the results. Here we go with the unofficial results.
Now, is this for the entire? This is for the entire night. Okay. These are just for Heat 3.
All right, just for Heat 3, the unofficial results here on your screen. Brian Labarge in first, Drew Bernardi in second, Wes Shire in third, Eric Dubois in fourth, Nija Camargo in fifth.
Oh, sixth place is going to be Corey Kobe. Seventh place, James Watson. Peter Dunn, Jack Nath, and Michael Long rounds out this 9-car field.
Nice. Yeah, 9 cars, not a huge number, but just about everybody stayed racing all night long. There was only a few times that we had some crashes here and there, and it was towards the end of the heats. But that is the results for the third race specifically, folks. I think we're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we're going to be talking to some of these race winners, and we'll get a chance to see how their race went tonight from Indianapolis Motor Speedway. So stick around for some more here on Inside Lady Productions.
Here at TWRS, we're always here to help our squad when they need a little push in the right direction. That's just who we are. We're a beautifully diverse group of goofballs dedicated to driving fake race cars as fast as possible. And we continue to push each other to the front using the power of nonsense. We have one of the strongest NASCAR programs on the service, and you can access it all for $24.99 a month. And we just released individual subscriptions for $14.99 a month for each NASCAR vehicle. We also just added a rallycross program, and our IndyCar program is taking off as well. So come join the weird side. We have speed and cookies. Cookies are not included in some locations.
Need reliable electrical solutions you can count on? The UES group of companies has got you covered. From electrical installations and repairs through to all your compliance and tagging requirements, United Electrical and United Essential Solutions are here to help. Whether it's commercial electrical projects or home renovations, United Electrical can help make it happen. Need to secure your investment with an automatic gate? We can be there from the start of manufacturing right through to the final installation. We even offer excavation services to reduce the need to employ multiple trades. Need to get your electrical equipment tagged to meet compliance? Our United Essential Solutions team are here to help. Appliance tagging, emergency lighting, switchboard inspections, building compliance? Look no further than United Essential. UES Group is 100% Australian owned and operated. We pride ourselves on our customer service and commitment. Visit uests.com.au or call 1-300-122-598 to learn more. Or find us on Facebook and Instagram.
Racing isn't easy, but experiencing it is. iRacing puts you in the driver's seat with the industry's leading sim racing game. Drive on laser scan replicas of the greatest racing circuits from around the world. Go head-to-head against other drivers chosen by skill-based matchmaking to ensure competitive racing at every level. Compete across all your favorite series. In officially licensed cars, engineered to deliver the most accurate driving experience possible. Join a race or host your own with players from across the globe. Race against the computer or in a league with friends. Feel the thrill behind the wheel. Visit iRacing.com.
Ladies and gentlemen, ready for countdown.
Man, this is some of the greatest stuff I've ever heard. Ooh.
The tracks you'd forgotten about
are the ones you love.
131 Retro.
These go to 11.
Hey there, folks. We're back on Inside Lane Productions. Be sure to hit that like and subscribe button if you enjoyed watching that race that we just had going around Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Races. We had 3 races here for you. Basically, the 3 heat races here tonight across things in that Mazda Little Wing car. And we had a number of different winners. We had, I think we had Brian Labarge win one, Drew Bernardi win one, and I'm still racking my brain over the third one. Big Al, do you remember who won the... It was James Watson for the third one. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you very much.
I'm pretty sure they're trying to tally everything up, so we'll actually find out who actually won what on this thing.
Yeah, the math is mathing right now, and that's something that I'm glad I'm not getting paid to do, because it would take forever if I had to figure out who won the whole thing based on the math of the situation. So we're going to just give it a little bit here. We'll give kibitz for a little while longer and see if we can get somebody up here in the booth, maybe to talk to them about how their race went over the course of the night. But I very much enjoyed watching this race here from Indianapolis Motor Speedway. I love this racetrack. It's massive. It's a gorgeous racetrack. It's a storied history, and it always provides such interesting opportunities to the drivers who do get to race here. How do you feel about tonight's races, Big Al?
Yeah, I thought it was super exciting, man. Get these cars out here. It's the first time I actually experienced the Little Wings with so much. What's the word I'm looking for? I've been having a shortage of words here lately. That never happens to me, but with the vigor and enthusiasm that these guys had out there tonight, and they were just totally battling it from flag drop to flag drop, so much so that we saw some pretty spectacular crashes. And I know we don't glorify those, but it's just a testament to the will and fortitude of these drivers that we saw down there tonight.
And now we've got the camera going.
Yeah, I'm good.
I was just saying, we got the camera going around and around again, but I think that with how things are going, we might be wrapping things up here pretty soon. Maybe, Mr. Producer Man, what do you think down there in the truck? All right, let's see if we can get Mr. James Watson up in here. James Watson, can you hear us up here in the booth okay?
Yeah, we're still working on it.
Still working on it. Okay, we are just we're up here in the blimp doing some laps, just waiting to see if we can get that on the broadcast for you. So should we hold out for you? You want us to wait on the broadcast for you?
Probably.
Okay, we will hold out for you here for a little bit and just pop back up whenever you're ready, okay?
All right.
All right, thank you very much. That was James Watson. So, Big Al, we've got a little bit more time to chat here. So it sounds like we've got some calculations going on still. This is something that, it's not easy when you've got these weird race situations and you've got people going in different you got 3 different heats, different points being allotted, and it's all got to get calculated by someone.
This reminds me of being in the Army.
I think he might be here with an update for us. Let's hear it, James Watson.
Still working on the overall results, but the podium is Brian, Drew, and myself.
All right. Brian, Drew, and you, sir. Not bad. Brian Labarge, Drew Bernardi, and James Watson is the podium for tonight here in tonight's race. We've already got you up here to talk to.
Yeah.
So, how was it down there? In this, are you familiar with this? I had to buy this car. This was new to me today. Was this a new car for you?
No, I'm pretty familiar with it. I was able to use some of that experience to help in the first couple races, but yeah, it didn't really matter in the third race.
Yeah, third race got a few people off guard. It looks like a little bit, but the first couple races definitely went at a different pace for a lot of people until the very end. Obviously, when we did have a few wrecks there at the end, but not as much as we had going on during that third race. Tell us about the wreck you had in the third race.
Just innocent bystander. Brian and Michael got together just like they did in the first race, and yeah, just wasn't as lucky this time around. And I think if I would have survived it at least somewhat, I would have brought home the win. That's what's unfortunate, to win and finish second in the first 2 races and get a bad break in the third one and completely tank your hopes, but what can you do, I guess?
Yeah. Well, it was what you did was you ended up coming in third place overall, my man, and cinching that place on the podium. So is there anyone you want to shout out to or thank for your performance here?
Yeah, I gotta thank everyone at Team Watson Racing Setups. Use code Watson39 for 10% off at checkout. Binks Designs, Icon Sim Racing Apparel, Inside Lane Productions, my folks, and Megan for watching at home.
All right. Thank you very much, sir. And we hope to talk to you again, and we probably will talk to you again in Victory Lane. Looks like we will be taking that. We'll talk to you again next time when we race again. Trying to find the right words here. James Watson, thanks for your time, my man.
Cheers.
All right, cheers, James. Now we are going to get let's see, Drew Bernardi up in here, and let's see if we can get him in to talk with Big Al.
Hey, Drew Bernardi, Big Al up in the booth. You got me?
Oh.
We got the wrong guy. We've got the wrong guy. Let him go. Turn him loose.
He looks like this is the right guy now. Is that Drew Bernardi in there?
You got me.
We got the right guy. Call the search off. Drew Bernardi, Big Al up in the booth. You got me.
I can hear you.
Hey, man, I'm going to tell you what. We came down here tonight to watch some heat racing, and you guys sure turned it up a notch down there.
Definitely did. Got to thank James and Team Watson Racing Setups for such a fast car. I mean, I could go anywhere I wanted with it. I could get good runs with it, but unfortunate thing about drafting tracks is sometimes you don't want to be on the lead on that last corner.
Yeah, definitely. We saw a lot of mayhem ensue down on the racetrack tonight. It seemed that you guys were racing pretty good together during a pack. I mean, and you were kind of up front, down to the left, out to the back. How was the pack racing going on?
Oh, the pack was great. I don't know how everybody else felt with their cars, but I had grip. I had, the ability to go wherever I wanted with the car, and it was it was all good until it got down right there to the finish, and then end of the second heat, I think, is when I got caught up in the big wreck, and that one just kind of ruined the night for us. But it was great. I mean, you could get good runs, and you never felt like that you were out of it.
And that's awesome. And I'm going to tell you, it's always a pleasure to watch you guys. Different car tonight, different format, but still the same awesome production. Who you shouting out here tonight for your second place finish overall?
First of all, just like I said, Team Watson Racing Setups. I'm so happy to be working with them, and I do their Silver Crown setups, and I tell you what, they put in fast setups for everything. And other than that, just want to shout out a couple of my other sponsors. PokeDubs out on Twitch. He does Pokemon pack openings and also plays the Pokemon TCG. And I don't think I can shout out DJ RIP anymore because I think he retired, but he's been on my car since I started iRacing, so I always throw his logo on there somewhere.
Man, congratulations again for your second place finish overall. As I always say, don't party too hard. We'll see you next week.
See you next week.
That was Drew Bernardi, second place finisher. Back to you, Joe.
You got it, my man. And then we will talk to Brian Labarge about his first place finish here and his overall placement today. Brian, can you hear us up here in the booth okay?
Yeah, hello.
Hey, hello, my friend, and congratulations on that first place finish. How you feeling after all those races?
Good. There's only one first place finish out of the 3 races, but yes.
Well, first place finish and then the first place overall. I'll count that as 2. I'll give you 2 tonight. But it was 1 first place finish. That's true. And then 2 good enough places that you ended up getting the first place overall. So congratulations there. But yeah, you had one solid finish. And then were you involved in one of the wrecks there at the last race there?
So the very first race finished 3rd after James and Drew were tied down to it was like 1,000 or 2,000s, whatever it was, but whatever some insanely close battle it was. Yeah, I finished 3rd there. Got involved in that last lap wreck in race 2, and the only reason why I finished 4th in that race is because my car didn't flip over into pit lane. So I was actually able to drive a damaged car over the finish line to finish 4th, while 5th and 6th were upside down, like feet away from crossing the finish line.
That's wild.
Yes.
That's really
otherwise
wild. While they're upside down and then you just limped across the line.
Yeah, I think Eric was upside down and on top of the pit lane wall.
Oh my god. And you managed to do it. You know what? That lucky twist must have been just what you needed to stay the points leader for tonight.
Yeah, definitely a different thing, because I mean, I led a whole bunch in the first 2 races, and in both cases, first race, yeah, definitely got out experienced by Drew and James on that one. And then would have happened again in the second race, if it wasn't for just, tight confines pack racing, rearing its ugly head. So I'm actually kind of surprised that it was kind of hanging up on the wall there in that 3rd race there. And then when whatever happened on at the what was it, like maybe 2 or 3 laps left in the 3rd race, I think all those cars that were on the low side of the track coming down pit straight, I think kind of came up. I felt a bump in the car, so I was like, all right. And then I looked and I just saw a whole bunch of cars all going all over the place. So I still haven't gone back and really looked at that one just yet, but yeah, went from leading the first 2 races and managing to lose both to not being anywhere near where I wanted to be in the last one, ended up winning it. So though that is the lottery of pack racing on super speedways in these cars.
Yes, it is, my man. I couldn't put it any better myself. That is the lottery of pack racing. And you know what? You managed to make enough of those picks work for you tonight that you got out with the first place finish. So I want to say a big congratulations one more time again there. And is there anyone you want to officially shout out to or thank for your performance tonight?
Well, I mean, I'd like to thank whatever existential thing is responsible for luck, both good and bad, because I've been on the bad side of this more times than not. Also, the kind folks at TWR Racing, of which many people in this race are a part of. You guys are putting the broadcast on, and as well as Penguin Books. Get out there to your local bookstore and pick up a copy and read. Always a good idea.
Love it. That's beautiful advice, my friend. Brian Labarge, everybody, first place finisher and the first place overall tonight here at Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Thanks for your time, Brian, and we will talk to you again, hopefully real soon.
That's dope. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you. And that is going to wrap up the show from Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Phoo-wee! We already talked a little bit about how things went, but you got any final words for the people out at home, Big Al?
Hey, stay safe and be nice to each other.
Hey, I couldn't put it any better myself, folks. Be good people. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. It was me, Jolo, up here in the booth with Big Al. Our producer, Kobe Jordan, down in the truck, pushing the levers, pulling the buttons, making it all happen. Be sure to check out the information on the screen for some more information on becoming a sponsor here for TNT, for the people who brought the show to you today. And we'll have another card up that will show where we are going next time here on the TNT Promotions Tuesday Night Thunder Shock Series. So stay tuned for more. We're going to be back next Tuesday. And like I said earlier, be good people. Take care, folks. Have a great night.
Here at TWRS, we're always here to help our squad when they need a little push in the right direction. That's just who we are. We're a beautifully diverse group of goofballs dedicated to driving fake race cars as fast as possible. And we continue to push each other to the front using the power of nonsense. We have one of the strongest NASCAR programs on the service, and you can access it all for $24.99 a month. And we just released individual subscriptions for $14.99 a month for each NASCAR vehicle. We also just added a Rallycross program, and our IndyCar program is taking off as well. So come join the weird side. We have speed and cookies. Cookies are not included in some locations.